Want another piece? I'm taking it. Don't worry about me, little lady. I take real good care of me. I take such good care of me that people look at me and go, ugh. They wince. They wince because of their jealousy. They wince. Ugh. I could have been like that. Ugh. I didn't do the work. Ugh. I was having people cracking up in the grocery store today talking about white Jesus. Ma, you taking it all? That was a big piece, Ma. You didn't have to do that, you know that. Are you okay? Your eyes are wide. That was a big piece of watermelon. You got a little bird mouth. I bet that saved you a lot of hassle your dating years.
Moving on.
You know, I think that's the dumbest act two humans can perform on a planet.
What's that?
Let me shuck your wiener.
I'm gonna go what?
I'm going off on a tangent. Human beings are weird, man. Human beings are so bizarre. Oh, let me turn on these lights. Hi, Annie. I didn't sleep real good last night. Tucker had a rough night. I had a rough night. Because Tucker had a rough night. Then he calmed down, but I still had a rough night. I just can't. I just can't. Sleep is just an elusive bitch. What I should do is I should just get up and do talks in the middle of the night, because someplace on the earth it's daytime. And I might end up on somebody else's recommended something or other. FYP for your page. For your peepers. FYP for your peepers. Alright, let's talk about some shit. Cause shit's getting weird. There's a earth. I just watch a cat talk. Well, it's TikTok. I call it cat talk. Cause I'd like it for the kitties, but it's informative. It's just another, source. Data point collection center. And this woman was like talking about I don't know, soulful shit. Putting her message out there, and and she was putting out there that there's an earthquake in New York.
In New York?
Yeah. There's, and then did I get the message thing? Ooh. Video on Tuesday! Video on Tuesday. I don't know what app this is. Oh, it's Project. I don't know how that opened. I just hit the button. It was a pretty good morning. Mom slept in until I didn't get home until after. It was 11. But it's overcast. It's cozy. You were just listening to your show, huh? Rockford Files. So there's earthquakes in New York City. Where's my disaster thing? So there's wildfires, avalanches. Dude, I keep getting my reels because I talk about landslides a lot. Yeah, there's landslides everywhere. There's freaking floods, and the earth is changing. See, Mom and I were talking a little while ago, because the earth is raising in vibration too, man. She's having her own ascension. We're just along for the ride. And the frequency of a lie, it ain't gonna vibe on New Earth. Lies, authenticity, all that shit, it's way up there, and people lying, that'd be keeping people down there. 9/11. I didn't get the earthquake one from New York. So the earth is ascending, so people got to either go with it, or the more people they're fighting, it's going to get ugly. More sickness, more. They're freaking trying to stroke the economy with World War III, and it just makes me cry because so many. Oh, at 5:30, and there was a tsunami in Hawaii, 6.7 earthquake, Mariana Islands. That was 5:30 a.m. 5:27 near the Mountain Islands of 6.7. 5:24 6.7 Mariana Islands 6.7 5:20. I mean, it's like we're in it. And then where everybody just gets to talk about how they see. And there's all these people out in the world. They got no idea. I mean, they got an idea that things are, but they're like, I like going to the grocery store. I got a good grocery store. I whether it is what the grocery store is what, but the people in it, like I had this conversation with this late Mario moved again. Since I known him. Since I first started talking to him at the like vape shop, because I would buy my anyway. He moved to Boston, then came back, and now he's off to Texas. See, people don't get it. Wherever you go, there you are. It doesn't matter where you go. If you ain't cool within yourself, and like even in shitty situations, you don't learn how to make the best of them. Man, life just hurts. Then I come home to stuff like this, too.
Oh, that's...
Thank you!
That's very...
Sweet lady! It's so pretty. And no baby's breath. Stanley eats it and it's bad for cats. Aha! You said what? You said my name? Yes, I say your name is Stanley. Kitty meow now. So the lady at the grocery store, I was like, we got to talking, and she worked in, and she said that, and I told her how I got to Salem, and that my dogs are my pets, or wait, no, that was later. No, but we got to talk about mom, and she started crying, and she said, I lost my mom 5 years ago, April 17th, or April 13th. She said, what did she say, April 14th? And she said that, because, and then, whatever maybe what was the date? Shit, now because I know so many birthdays. I'm seeing so many people's faces in my head right now. So it's like it was like the 14th, but then they celebrated her life on the 17th, and that was her birthday. Her daughter, so it ruined her birthday for her daughter, because her mom and I said, can I give you a hug? And she said, yeah. I said, I want you to know that I take extra special care of my mom because of all of the women out there that had such a really good special relationship with their mom, and their moms went to heaven too. So I take real good care of my mom because you don't have yours anymore, okay? And she just went, I mean, and then we hugged, and I went on bebopping out my way. And then saw Fred, the car guy, and all these people. They're so happy to see me because, of course, I've given them cookies before, but it's like, and I got this yesterday. I got my first card, 50, halfway to a honey. Nobody in my family ever gave me a card that took like 5 days to. Like a check for my birthday. Nobody that ever said, I love you because we're related and you're my family and we're all, family check. Nobody I ever been related to by blood has given me a check that takes days they have to put a hold on it. Make sure it clears. So, I hope it comes. I hope April 9th comes and something like, fuck, dude, I can't. I can hardly take the energy as it is, People out on the beach playing. I mean, like, it is freaking, there's going to be so much loss of life just because people are dumb. Let me look at the ocean. Dude, when the ocean rages, stay the fuck away, man. Buy a little fucking drone if you want to. But shit, man, I learned that shit when I was like, what, 3, 2? Morro Bay? They had to come save fucking George C. Scott. I can go out. Coast Guard says, don't go out. There's like the ocean. Please, sir, stop. Don't you know who I am? I'm George C. Scott, the actor, so I know the ocean. So he went out and then fucking got himself screwed. And so the Coast Guard had to come save him. So yeah, people that think they know. And then I went over to get gas because I can get gas points. I got like 20 cents off today.
Nice.
When I went over. Usually I go about 132 miles before I put the filler up, and I went 150.
Whoa.
I got a 40-gallon tank. I could go like 500 miles. And then there was an employee from the gas, the attendant, was talking to a woman, and we all started talking together.
Whoa.
And then she's like, "Can I give you a hug?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I'm just like, man,
Nice.
And then I was just like, man, because I was sharing how excited I am because there's a sense of a community that's coming out. And all we got to do is just freaking. And then I was going off about like Torons, and how I said the town wants us to like tourists, so they keep saying you like Torons, and the whole city's like, no we don't, they're fucking assholes. I said, how many times have you like been on your way home and you're like, man, I should be there in 15 minutes, but it takes you 30 because every a-hole in front of you for like 12 cars is from a different state to come watch people zoo. I know there's housing crises all over the place, so why don't people stay home and fix your shit where you are instead of coming like, ooh, look at the Indians. Ooh, let's go eat it. Let's go stuff our face at Michael's, because that's what we've done for 30 years. How many people have had fucking heart attacks because of fucking tradition? Tradition is peer pressure from goddamn dead people. Let that shit go. The lady at the gas station, she works, and she's like, why am I spending $900 on a place where I sleep for 3 hours a night? I'm not even there. I'm all out of whack. My shirt's all stretched out. Is it backwards?
No. Oh, turn around.
Is it backwards? I gotta get another one. I'm not comfortable. Good boys down the East Fidgety. We got windstorms, so Sam. So anybody want to hear the continuing saga about the water?
Yeah.
I kind of have the feeling like the dude didn't tell his mom about the pipe.
About the what?
That's what I'm getting. Cause anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I'm in a good mood. I don't want to talk about it. Luna, is this better? Hold on. Yeah, she was like, you don't look it. I said, I'm going to be 50 on Tuesday. And then I went on up to the park and saw some homies. I got to make birthday cookies for the community. What kind of hey? Oh, I forgot about the water house. Pablo was there. I ran to him a time before at the water house. Gave him cookies. He was there again. He's like, you're the lady with the cookies. I said, yeah, that's me. She said, whoa. He said, the last time, he said, I had to go home from work. I said, I told you it's for people. I give him a whole freaking spiel. Do you have any food allergies? Like, I go through this shit, right? And he's like, he went back to work and he said it was fun for a while, but he just wanted to go home. And I said, where do you work? And he told me, and it's the groomer next to the place that put the window in my van. And I wonder how I could do that. How could I do that? And right next door to the Zeke's or whatever it's called, the glass place, they had, there's a pet groomer there. And I like, tried to go in to talk to her about whatever. You know, I just killing time waiting for the window to be replaced. Maybe nail trims. Maybe it's before Claire started coming over. And then, she like, the energy was so hard, and he told me where he worked. I said, oh, I tried to go in there one time, and you could see like harsh, and he's like, yeah, like, how do you know? He's like, yeah, she's hard. And I was just like, dude, those are the people that need the cookies, the fucking hard asses like me. Like, ugh, I'm so mean. All right, try one of these. I bet you won't be mean for at least an hour, you know? People are mean because they're fearful. That's the only reason why people are mean is because they're fearful. Where'd she go?
Underneath that. Stand there. In behind it.
Ma, I don't see Luna. Mom sees Luna. I don't see Luna. Luna's back on the back. That was Stan Lee, Ma. I see Stan Lee. That's cool. Anyway, so gave him a couple more for he and his wife. His wife was there. She was laughing. She's like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "I only ate a little piece." I'm like, "That's all you need, you know?" Because people they have so much physical pain that everything else is just so much worse. Because you have to, like, literally, like, rise above the threshold of pain to deal with fucking society fucking falling down into the toilet, you know? And seeing the haves just go, ha, we have and you have nots, good luck to you. You know, it's just, it's getting gross on the planet. And so, yeah, we're going to... the way I look at it is negative, positive polarity, right? And man has controlled the polarity of Earth with war, famine, all the man, limp dick energy shit, right? Kept it in a very negative place. Well, with the cooperation of the sun and its cycles and the planetary Earth cycles, it gets to rejuvenate itself of the cancer of which humankind is, right? And then it starts back over in the balance of positive where Earth is in the positive, in the pro. We are supposed to be custodians. That's all humans are supposed to do, is pick up garbage. But they created money systems. They created war. They created alcohol to manipulate and do all their... And most people just don't even... They're just like, hey, man, I just want to hang out with my family, you know, do some work, go for a walk, you know, do something for somebody else. And it always has to always comes back to wiping out civilization. And I know most people don't want that. I don't think most people want that. So then I went on the park and I was cracking them up there too. I was on fire today. I was cracking them up talking about I bought a bag of peanuts. I said I'm gonna make friends with these crows. I'm gonna teach them how to freaking shit on cars that have Texas plates. Cause Texas is the shape of a toilet for a reason. Hey, if one fucking person was from Texas was really, really cool to me, I would not talk shit about Texas at all. But because I have so many freaking assholes clumped up from people from Texas without anybody being cool, I'm just going to talk shit about the stories in which people are. So here, crow. So I was cracking it. So I was going over by the fence, and I'm like, okay, this is what we're going to do, guys. My name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka. I am here to co-create with you. Here are some offerings. Enjoy. These are just for you. And the one that I was talking to, he freaking came. They're like, look, it looks like they're into it. I said, I already know. They're into it. This is already happening. The alliances are already being formed. So, nah, I won't have them. It won't be plates. That you can't target people. What kind of hypocrite would I be if I'm like targeting people? Nah, I'll say, I'll leave it up to your discretion, crows. Because crows are freaking smart, man. Crows are so smart. Birds are so smart. They're like little dinosaurs. They're really cool. Huh. Turkey bird. He was a cool dude. He's ornery. Red flag warning. Omaha. What else is going on in the world? I don't care about politics. It's just more reindeer games. More stuff keeping people from freaking creating heaven on earth. Beast system. RP was talking about the killing machine that's implemented. I had a nice cry over that this morning. Man, kill it. There's never a reason to kill people. It's just crazy people kill people.
They just want something to do.
State of emergency is due to nuclear contamination is declared in Russian city. Magnitude 4.8 earthquake shakes buildings and grounds flights in New York. Tilted buildings pose new danger in wake of... See, but you know what they're going to do? They're going to rebuild glass buildings. Because they're fucking... It's so dumb. It's like, evolve with the planet. But they like to stay stuck in a ideology that is just fuck. It's... They raised the minimum wage. When I started working, I was making $4.25 an hour. Yeah, I was 1988, 1989, and now minimum is $20 an hour. Except for the governor, at his restaurant, I think he only pays like 13, 16 maybe. He don't do because he's amended. These freaking Jesu jerks freaking go around do whatever they want because of who they are, and I don't know, but see, not everybody is as well behaved as me because they didn't learn the lessons that their mama told them. Like, keep your hands to yourself and don't hit people and don't cause violence and, you don't kill and you don't put stuff in your butt and all this stuff. A lot of people didn't get that memo. So they're gonna figure out what the consequences of not dealing, of living that best life, as I call it. Just going around doing whatever they want without no kind of discipline. I think we're gonna see my birthday, but I don't think a lot of other people will. I think it's iffy for a bunch of others. Hi, PETA. Oh, email me, PETA, at Straight People Like Rainbows Too. It's on my description.
Where does she live?
It's bad luck to say to change. It's bad luck, they say, to change top. I don't know who they are, so I'm okay. I change all the time. I'm always changing because I spill shit. I'm clumsy. I think it's funny. Hi, Bex. I think it's funny that that like 150 schools in South Korea don't have fourth graders because these women are like turned off from men. And I've been turned off from men my whole life. Not that I've never seen a man that is like, hey man, he's foxy. Because there's lots of foxy dudes. But there's a difference between recognizing like, hey, they're a good looking dude or what person, and wanting to get funky. And I'm a prude, man. I'm saving myself. I've been saving myself. Well, I'm painting an unclear picture. I have dated before. I've been the guinea pig for other women before, where they dated men and then they're like, okay, date me, and then they go back to men. So I'm a guinea pig. They try it out, but see, the thing of it is I pretty much squash. Like, I'll freaking, if like anybody comes with me at that shit, I snuff it and I say, you know, women usually don't like dating women after they dated men for so long because we know all the fucking tricks. You know what I mean? I went to AA for fucking 14 years. I heard so many stories. And even before that, from Molly. Remember, like, women, like, you know, their fucking boyfriends beat them up, and then okay, after they heal, let time pass, okay. Let's do sexy time. Yeah. You know, okay, yeah, woo, let me make dinner. Let me get you some wine. Let's go to bed. Ooh, want to do that thing where we tie you up? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, here comes the bat. Fucking put your hands on me again, motherfucker. Next time you'll die. You know what I mean? That's that's the world that I grew up in. And now, and I think it's just been hidden. And now it's being spread because, you know, people just like took the payoff. They got bought out. You know, they took the hush money or whatever. You know, they did the thing that they said that, oh, I'll never do that thing, and then they did it. It's like giving up yourself, the who you are, to become something. And then yet I see YouTubers that like you think would have a better idea what's going on, but yet they're still profiting. Even freaking Ben Space of Derber dude, it's like, he's like, why are you racking up all this money? Because when the polls flip, like, you ain't gonna get to do your rants no more. Like what are people gonna use money for? My whole life I've thought in terms like that. What if money didn't exist? Like, Mom, if money didn't exist, we'd just be able to go to the circus because the circus is there for everyone to see. I later figured out what the circus was. I'm anti-circus. I'm anti-zoo. I'm not a proponent of all that. And I got to go freaking behind the scenes. Like, when I worked at Creighton in the radiology department, after hours, the zoo, Omaha Zoo, would bring the tigers over. One time they brought the tiger, man, a tiger paw. I was so close to a tiger's paw as they wheeled it by. It was tranquilized. But they used our CAT scan, the CT scan. And then they brought the tortoise in. Yeah, and then I got to go behind the scenes. I know all kinds of crazy shit's happened to that fucking place at the zoo. One time a girl freaking broke in all drunk and wanted to go hang out with the tiger. Dumbass. Freaking leave the animals alone. Thank you. My Earth Day. It's on Tuesday. It's not yet. I don't know. So hold off on those birthday wishes. Who knows? It might not come. You like that, Bex? CAT scan. I come a long way, man. Maybe I'll tell this whole story of like from the time I was born. I was the little retarded kid. I don't know. I always thought I was like born a dude, and they always did weird shit to me. And now all this stuff is coming out where they changed people's sexes in vitro and stuff. And I'm like, what if? What if? You know, maybe I'll tell my birth story on my birthday. Just because I don't usually do that just because it's 50. that's kind of a milestone when I never thought I'd live to be freaking 30.
Yeah, no kidding.
But Mom, with my drinking and carrying on.
You never hurt anybody.
You're right, Ma. I never hurt anybody. Yeah, it's the world is changing. It is shifting like when I never at any point imagined how ugly people could have gotten on this planet with just me, mine.
Oh, there's a lot of people like that.
So I was thinking, I hope my Earth Angel is listening to this, because I want to pick her brain about this, but I want to get everybody's input. When I had to escape Arizona, a dear sweet Earth Angel that watched my videos from the time, like, she saw the whole lady, like, we gotta move, like, she watched my story unfold, and then she watched how it folded back up when we were in Arizona, and she reached out to me because I didn't have a truck. It died getting there. Like, how I got from Oregon, the 27-hour drive, to Arizona, I couldn't turn it off because I didn't know if I was going to be, and I had all 4 dogs and my cat with me. It was like it was like the last hot period driving through the fucking Nevada desert, you know? I mean, it was just like this, just get there. And then I get there, and then the truck died. I never got it again. I just signed over the title. I had no choice but to leave it. She saved us, you know? She got us there. Oh, girl. I got her when we needed her, and she lasted 2 years, and then she got us there. So I look at cars like friends like that, right? And so this dear sweet Earth Angel reached out and said, I want to help you. And she introduced herself to me and told me a little bit about her. And she was a widow. She just lost her dear sweet husband, and they were dinks. A dink is a double income, no kids, and they were successful in their life. In what, you know, they were smart. They were smart, and they were, you know, they were business minded, and she said, I want to help you. And so see, that's why my life has to fucking suck, just so these angels can come in, so I could tell these stories. And so she said, I want to send you a check. So she sent me a check for $15,000. And it was with that check, because where I was, the woman, like, became clear to me that the woman had us there to be like, look I'm helping these people, but she was just an angry divorcee, and she quickly started taking her anger out on me in weird sadistic ways. Not violent. I mean, she was only like this tall. Or, I mean, she wasn't like, we weren't safe. She was just so fucking mean that I had to just, like, close up and not freaking have to, like, you know, put her through a plate glass window or something like that, you know, because, whoa, emotional control. And she fucking sucked ass. Like the shit that she did, carry gun. You know, she was a dog sitter in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I hope she's not anymore. And I got bit in the leg by her German Shepherd. I mean, it was fucked up. It was just all kinds of shit. So, right? So it was with that check that I was able to buy the blue minivan, the Dodge Caravan, and so, and that helped us to escape here to Taos, right? And then and we've been here 3 years now. God damn time, woo, time, what? And I got the bourbon now. My apocalypse, my end of the world wagon. I put me in the bourbon instead of putting the bourbon in me. So I don't need 2 cars. And I was gonna sell it. I got it. I paid. Well, that's the thing. I think what I want to do is find somebody that needs a vehicle and just give it to them. What do you think, Ma?
That's a very nice thought, yes.
Or be like, how much you got? You know, or something like really help somebody out in a way, because I got it because somebody helped me. And it doesn't seem right to take money for something that I didn't actually pay for, right?
That's right.
So, I think, yeah, Tuesday, the day after the eclipse, that's right. I'm 50. Me and the fucking Earth are both having our Chiron, I mean, not Earth, but the United States is having our Chiron return at the same time. I wonder which one's gonna come out and better. Yeah. Yeah. Last year, my birthday was on Easter. It never... So actually, my 50th year on the planet began on Easter. But I try not to get too JCE with my charity, you know? Or maybe I could donate it to like a local shelter and they can go out and catch cats and stuff in it. You know what I mean? Or do like transport or something. I mean, it don't seem... I mean, it's done. I already decided. So I think somebody's going to get a car, for a minivan for my birthday. And there's been work done on it too. Like it had the whole front end, like the axle, freaking all of it done. Like and new tires, only had it a year. Oh, good point, Bex. And my dad, the last eclipse that happened on the 25th, that was his birthday. Weird shit, man. Our story, I'm just going through life now, now that's weird. That's weird. Now that's peculiar. And then things just keep lining up. And then I keep seeing that. Don't you remember who you are? And I'm like, my name's Marge. You know? So, I think I'm going to start doing more TikToks. Yeah. Yeah, more TikToks. So, I'm going to pay it forward. I think that's what I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to do more TikToks, too. I only have a few. I'm on there as third eye activated. Should we look at the weather? Yeah. Okay, because here's the thing. I looked yesterday. This is the part that's kind of trippy. I looked at the weather last time. I looked at Windy, the app. My arms hurt. I got to do sets. The only reason why I have my muscles is because they gave me those fucking shots, and if I don't work, like it almost feels like I'm deteriorating if I don't keep my muscle mass, that it so I don't risk it. So okay, it's almost time to start soaking dog's food. Lots of different map. Oh, weather radar. That's a lot different than it looked last night. And I don't like travelers. Let me specify. There's a difference between Tourons to people that just kind of fucking mosey. They come here, and then you'll see them. I see them all the time. These are the people that suck the most. They'll be walking, right? Walking. Look at me. I'm walking. Oh, wait. I'm going to get to this crosswalk and then step out in the street and then proceed to walk half the speed that I walked onto the sidewalk. I am not above fucking yelling at a motherfucker on delay mama nose. Ay. You have the right of way, doesn't mean you get to fucking stroll. And, and it was so cool. This young dude today, this young man, he came, I stopped at the crosswalk for him. Dude, because I hustle across the street. I don't want people waiting on me. I want everybody to get to wherever they need to be without nobody holding anybody up, right? Yeah. And this little bunny goes popping across the street. I was like, thank you. He's like, de nada. And I was like, right on. Yeah. You know? So, oh, the water thing. I can look at it with a little lighter heart. I haven't taken a hot shower in probably a month. No, I stay clean. I got this thing. They try to keep me down. I will always find workarounds. I bought this thing like a couple years ago. It's overcast today, so it ain't gonna do me no good, but I washed my hair yesterday, so I got a couple days. I got me one of these, right? It's a camp shower, and you lay it down, and then the sun attracts the heat, and then it warms up the water. The little plastic nozzle is shit. It has this plastic hose that comes out of it. I just turn the nozzle on and do it like that. But I'm gonna have to use it on you soon, Ma. I don't know if it's like people playing dumb or if they're just like actually like they did too much coke in the olden like, or then their brains are fried. But what was it? Monday. The landlady's been flaky like the last couple months to give her the check. And like I moved here December was the first time I paid rent of 2022. So all last year and then now. Okay. And so it's been the same protocol. Same thing every first. That's a lot. That's like 14 firsts, 15 firsts, right? So I go in, I call, okay, you there? All right. Last month, sent a text. I happened to bring an envelope because I had a gut feeling something was going to be funny this time, so I could put it in the envelope and not just give somebody a check, right? So I show up, on the way there, and she's like, I'm in Santa Fe. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do with this rent check? She's like, take it to my sister across the street. All right, do it. So I put it in the envelope, took it across the street, gave it to the sister's son. Or whatever kid was there. Introduced myself. You know. See, the grandparents raise all their grandkids, and it's just how it is. And so, excuse me. So this month I go in and I call the house. I call her cell phone. Her cell phone's not on. I call the house, leave a voicemail. I'm right out front, you know. Nothing. I'm like, I don't got fuck. I'm not in her car's in the driveway, and I'm not willing to accommodate this shit. So, her son works at the hardware store. He was the one that didn't give me the discount on my evaporated AC, my veterans discount. Yeah, he's the one that told the girl, no, tell her she don't get it for that. I mean, that's the guy that's supposed to be replacing the broken hot water pipe under the water heater. When I went to go see him and give him the check to give to his mother, I said, I'm sorry to bring bad news, but I went to take a shower this morning. There's no hot water, none. Just cold, and it's oh so cold. It's fucking cold. And he's like, okay. He's like, well, I'm working earlier. I'm getting off earlier, so if you hear something back there, it's just me looking for parts, right? He replaced the water heater this time last year. Supposedly, he's been a maintenance man. And so that was Monday, and so he didn't get home until after 5 Monday, and then he didn't even come over and look at the hot water heater. He just went and worked on his truck. And then the next day they had company, same thing, didn't come until after 5, didn't look at it, You know, and I don't think he's looked at it yet. And then now today he's been home all day and he works at a hardware store. I mean, the world I live in is just so fucking hilarious, man. I can't make this shit up. They give me content just because they suck as fucking human beings. If it was just me, it's one thing, but I'm taking care of my mom. The landlady takes care of her 94-year-old mom sometimes because she has a whole bunch of people that can watch her while she goes to Santa Fe or goes on vacation. That woman had the audacity one time to look at me and say, because I've said I haven't had a day off in 7 years. And then she'll come over here and then she'll complain and vent to me. And then one time she looked at me and she's like, and listen to me complaining so much when you haven't had a day off. And I'm like, dude, people like you got demons in you. Because you point out how people are in need and then you don't help them. And she invited me to her church and I'm like, tell me what church you go to, because whatever they're fucking preaching ain't shit I want to know about. So that's why I gotta be extra good, just to show people, hey, not everybody's a fucking scumbag out there, man, in Taos. I saw one guy, you know, I think he's Augie's cousin, I think. And he's just one of the drunken Indians. And he was in the store and he was getting his gallon, you know, there's other medicine. I guess since I quit alcohol twice and cigarettes once. Cigarettes was actually harder than alcohol. I don't know. And I think that if I can do it, then anybody else on the whole planet can do it. Because it comes a crutch, and look at everybody's crutching and nobody's mobile. Like, the drug culture is out of control. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. PETA, I did a review on, if you can go read it, Third Eye Activated. You could go read it on their page, and I even put a screenshot of their veteran discount policy, and nowhere on it does it say we're going to designate what items or who gets what discount. And it even says on my driver's license, veteran. You know, I've done everything. That's just how people treat me. You know why? Chiron and Aries. So that's why I gotta not treat people like that. Cause look at the world. Everybody's caught up treating everybody like shit. Somebody's gotta fucking, oh yeah, I'm gonna treat somebody really good. I'm gonna step out. In Australia, definitely has to put in by a plumber. Yeah, that's and maybe that's what she's doing. Maybe she's waiting for... But the thing is I gave him a $1,200 check for rent. As I said, the hot water broke. So there's some money that you can use for a plumber. But that's not how they think. And don't I dare even show any kind... And she wants to come in and like inspect... I think she's going to stay away until the water thing gets fixed. She's going to avoid me, I think. Because don't you know, the check got cashed the same day I gave it to the dude, so. She was sleeping. Anyway, people are just, and it's like, I can't say it's just Taos, because it's just, people choose to be ugly in their, they don't live from their heart, so they're ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. And I just don't deal with people like that. So I'm going to make... What kind of birthday cookies should I make? Want to see the sacks of flour? I got 2 sacks of flour.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know. Is it going to get taken down for community guidelines? Here. I'll just show it with these flowers.
Oh, those are really pretty.
Here's just 1 sack of flour. It's a sack of These flowers are so pretty. Oh, I love the flowers. They're so pretty. They're so nice. Look at the flowers. Oh, they're so You smell them, Ma? Yeah. You smell the Gerber daisies? I think those are the ones that smell.
Yeah, that's it. Those
They were supposed to come tomorrow, but flower shops and Taos aren't open on the weekends. Nothing really is. Anyway, I decided if my dad acknowledges my birthday this year, because last year I invited him to come see me, but we ain't that tight. So he's not gonna, and I invited my brother's wife and my nieces to come, not him, because he's a jerk. He's not invited to my birthday party, and then I'm not having one. So anyway, he what was that? My train of thought derailed because I just got another idea. But if he does acknowledge it, I'm gonna say thank you from your bastard child. Because I found out my parents got divorced before I was born, and they lied to me. They all lied to me. And I went on an AA and told my fucking, telling the whole world, I'm their parting gift. Like the court, like the judge said, no, you guys love each other. That's the story they told me. It was complete bullshit, and I believed it. And I was a dummy to repeat the story that I was told. Only to find out that they were divorced at that time, and I was I don't know I don't even know the birth story. I don't know my birth story. Maybe I'm a fucking alien and I hatched. I don't fucking know. Nobody's ever giving me the courtesy. My father has told me it's none of my fucking business. My birth story is none of my, because I was like, why weren't you there, Dad? You weren't there until, the weekend? I was, a week before he came down to meet baby girl?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I didn't meet Mom until I was on planet day 3. 3 days in an incubator. Because she was coming out of major surgery because the white man, the colonials, the powers that be fucking told the doctor without her permission. How I don't know who got that order. Cut her uterus in half, take one of her ovaries, sterilize her when you take the kid out. So she was incapacitated. So yeah, I'm what happens when babies don't get held. So go hold your babies, folks, or don't fucking have them. How's that? Don't have them. Because I know a lot of people that don't, babies are a nice idea. And they're baby... Americans have dumbed down to the point that they have kids as pets. Like, do as you say, and go here, and dress like this, and as long as you fit in this little box, then I'll love you, and if you don't, and if you act any way that I don't think is acceptable, kids on the street. Yep. So, I was only 6 pounds 4 ounces, but I was 10 months. I'm like, Mom, was I an alien? Did I get hatched like Mork? I like the aspects of Robin Williams that I knew, but I know he's a fucking dark, dirty, he's a dirty dog that did a lot of nasty shit, so. 4 pounds 8 ounces. Wow. So okay, so were you born early? Bex, were you a early baby? Because I remember I thought we were friends, but she just acted like it. She wasn't. Heather, I was in class. I was in a human computer interface class. It was master. Because I got to take 2 master classes for my master's course when I worked at Creighton, and then I would have to see if I wanted to do the MIS. And then I was like, fuck Creighton, fuck education, fuck all this shit. It's all stupid. So I didn't. But I did take a really cool human interface, computer interface course. And I called my friend called when I was in class, and I listened to the voicemail, and she said that my other friend had gone into labor, and it was like 3 months early. And so I left class to go to the hospital. And I actually found her, and it's like the kid wanted to come out. Like, it was like she was only 6 months, but like she went to pee, her water broke, and the kid like crowned. Like she was like, I'm done. She was, I think, Hannah was like 3 months early. Yeah, so, but there's something about early babies that it's like the way I look at it. This is not back. Most of my freaking knowings are just mine. I haven't found the shit that supported them yet, but it's like we're more receptive as far as our humanness being tuners and shit. That we receive data and the small, because you're that much closer to source. When you're not developed, you're that much. Babies come from source. Source is every idea, thought, whatever that has ever existed. That anybody and ever, like any story, that's source. Is how I look at it. And we're supposed to listen and freaking, to the babies that come from source that give us the ideas of how to live in peace on earth, because they're the lighthearted ones, right? But then the controllers came in and fucked everything up, so here the fuck we go. This is the earth we get. And now fucking poles are gonna, now this shit's happening. We are in the weird shit. And Godspeed, And I've been through, I know I've lived through I know I've lived through end of times before. I know I've been in Atlantis. These are things that I know. Hi, prettiness, I'm about to soak your dinner because the pissing this and I know you're in the mood. They all got she got this, she has a tumor on her stomach that's growing. And Artie they're not going to the vet no more. So I got this for Artie for liver support. And it was so funny because I've been praying so hard. I'm like, please give me the guidance I need because I want to find the remedies with dandelion in it. Because dandelion helps the liver. It's a natural so I want to go, and this stuff it come from Chewy. And it has, I said dandelion. I meant milk thistle specifically. But both of them do, and this has both. This has milk thistle and dandelion and curcumin and cloline. And so we're going to try that. Huh, buddy? Because I love you so much. August 24th, he'd be 14. He's 13. The way I look at it, anything over 10 years with the dog, and then I got then we got this for lumps and bumps. It's a natural organic thing. You're gonna get pretty, girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because you just, you just gotta take care of things, right, Ma? Speaking of, are you hungry? You ate eggs late, but time is like so fast and fluid right now. Are you getting hungry? I got a big old bag of those chicken nuggets, Ma. I splurged. Does this kind have the gravy in it? Fast fixins. Yeah. No preservatives, zero trans fat. Oh, you know what? When people, I got a little tidbit for you. When people say that they get, like corn, grass-fed beef. Oh, I forgot. There was another girl. I can't remember her name at the water house. She came walking up after Pablo and his wife left. And she had really like orange hair. I can't remember her name. She's traveling around. Gave her some cookies. I just gotta start this quick. I'm gonna make tacos for me, Ma. I don't know if you like them as much. No, I'm not, because I just remembered I forgot the taco shells. Confounded. These are all I wanted to eat for these are like my safe food right now, I guess. Boy, did I piss somebody on the cat talk today.
Why?
This woman was going off about like, I love when people be talking about how they're native and then they forget their sense of humor.
Oh.
Right? And so I went in and I said, my mom was thrown away from her tribe because she had deformed feet. Ha ha. So we actually ain't never been a part of no tribe. Ha ha.
Oh, wow.
Because of what, her content, of what she was saying. And then she came back at me with some bullshit. Like, sorry about your mom. And she's like, but like, don't talk, like, people get so don't talk about things that you know about. Yeah, okay, if that's all you know, if you know so much about Indian law, then how come natives all over America, still in 2024, where did all the natives that left the fucking tribe to go learn the fucking white man's ways to make it back? They never go back. So don't get fucking mad at me because your fucking places that you reserve to be yours and sovereignty that you traded for casinos because you lost your connection to spirit. I didn't disconnect you. Pika! Hey, okay, hey, have a rad day. Peace is what I said to her. And then I just see comment, boom, boom, boom. Like, I pissed her off. And I was like, ha ha, I just fucking made her a hypocrite of her own fucking content. Nee. Preemie, but I don't fit in the preemie thing. I was just a small baby. I don't think 6 pounds, 4 ounces is a big baby. I don't think. But, Mom, but I do believe that I Addison's disease because she was so stressed during her pregnancy. That's why my weight was low. Because my brother, I mean, she's tiny. She was a half an inch from being as round as she was tall when she was born with my brother. And he was like, what, 9 pounds? 9 pounds isn't a small baby. You're 5 foot, dude. That's like fucking... No. Good Lord. No, baby making ain't for me. That is for sure. So, anyway, I've been running my mouth for an hour. I gotta start soaking the dog's food soon. Benny's gonna whine. You guys can hear about how Benny whines. 2 months early and 4 pounds. So, see, I don't know a whole lot about pregnancy. Because every time they would teach something, like as soon as the teacher, the health class said, girls start their periods when they're like 12, 13, 14. Well, I started mine like a week after I just turned 9. Like, I had just turned 9 years old, and a week later, I started my period. Which made life fucking shit, because adults have in their mind, period started 12, 13. So when a fucking young girl comes up bleeding in school, I mean, it's like, I had to grow up. So it's so nice that people got to be kids and, live, I had to fucking grow up, man. I didn't get no fucking childhood. So I can relate to all these fucking kids that got shut up with this fucking bullshit fucking, I know where you're coming from. Adults are stupid. They make you do stupid things. I've been trying to tell them for years, hey, your ideas are stupid. But then they just put somebody with the gun in front of me and says, what we're doing isn't stupid. And I'm like, yeah, actually it is. I've had police freaking pull their gun on me when I was 15, not doing anything to try to help me, just scare me and intimidate me. So, everybody loves the police, but if they all fucking drew your gun on your 15-year-old daughter, would you like the police? So welcome to the new earth, folks. We're here. We're in it. The weird shit. Anyway. Think I've rambled on long enough? Baby girl, I love you so much. You gotta be. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.